From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings. Tonight, reporting from the Democratic National Convention in New York City.
Good evening from Madison Square Garden. Tonight begins one of the greater challenges the Democratic Party has had in many years, to have and hold the country's attention for a week, while the party, and more importantly, Bill Clinton's political operation, tries to sell their candidate for president on their terms. The vast number of Democrats here, and the nearly 5,000 of them fill this hall to overflowing, are tired of losing presidential elections. And as you'd expect from those here, they are excited about possibilities they didn't think seemed to exist even 10 months ago. And so we begin our week on location here in the Garden with ABC's Jeff Greenfield, who's on the floor with the convention's buzzword.
All this week, Democrats will be trying to send out a message from Madison Square Garden. They're one big happy family. The last time they were here, it didn't quite work out. In 1980, after President Carter beat Ted Kennedy for the nomination, he got only a grudging handshake.
If this was meant to be the display of Kennedy's support for Carter, it is slightly underwhelming.
What about unity 1992 style? Paul Tsongas is still cool on Clinton's economic program, but as he said today, he is on board.
The fact is, he is the nominee. I'm a Democrat. We must be supportive, and we must unite.
Jerry Brown, Clinton's last primary opponent, has not endorsed him, and some of his 600-plus delegates are hinting at everything from floor demonstrations to walkouts. Jesse Jackson had enough clout as a candidate in 1984 and 88 to win big primetime speaking slots and platform concessions. This time, he's formally endorsed the ticket, but he's also complained that Clinton has distanced himself from Jackson's concerns.
So if it is distance that they want as a matter of strategy, we will regard that distance zone.
In return for that lukewarm endorsement, Jackson will get to speak Tuesday night, but only briefly, opposite the All-Star game. The latest and biggest threat to unity involves Virginia Governor Doug Wilder, who is being courted by the Ross Perot campaign as a possible running mate. His press secretary today said Wilder has decided not to speak at the Democratic convention and has left the door open to backing Perot. A defection by the nation's only black governor would be serious business. Now, Peter, there's also a tangible symbol of unity at this convention. The stairs behind me on the podium that link the rostrum to the floor are supposed to symbolize the closeness between people and leaders. And we've learned there's likely to be a dramatic illustration of that Thursday night when Bill Clinton accepts the nomination. According to the Clinton campaign, as of now, the plan is for the governor, when he finishes his speech, to leave the podium, to leave the rostrum, come down these stairs onto the floor to mingle with the delegates. Peter?
Great, Jeff. Thanks. Talk to you later in the evening. One thing about Governor Clinton, if he has a moment to campaign, wherever, night or day, he'll take it. I once watched him work a crowd in the very earliest days of this campaign, long after the cameras had disappeared. He can exhaust other people. Here in New York today, a slower day than usual, but he was, as always, working. ABC's Chris Bury has been with him.
The governor kept a low profile today, and when he jogged through Central Park, some New Yorkers barely noticed. In his one public appearance at a Manhattan community center, Clinton made the most of his humble roots.